open to questions.
My name is Julien. I am the writer, EP, and cast member on the Book of Ruth. That's about it. If anyone has any questions, this was a really good walk to be a part of. We are last year's selection, and the festival has been kind enough to invite us back this year because none of us really got to be at a physical festival. So this was actually our very first physical screening ever. Which is crazy because we've been at the festival for 10 months, but I've heard from a lot of filmmakers here the same story. So I haven't gotten to see most of the rest of the other films that are with us, so that was a really great opportunity. And what a good one. So if you have any questions about the movie.
Great casting on the grandmother.
Well, Tova is her own, league, and we're very fortunate. And I agree with you. Thank you. Yeah.
Was there anything in particular that inspired the story that you did?
Yeah, actually there was. So not many people realize this, but the Anne Frank House in Amsterdam actually still releases studies every few years. There's a lot of new stuff coming up every now and then. And back in 2015, actually right around Passover, so it was perfect timing, they released a study that mentioned that the date of her death was different than what was originally assumed. They got new testimonies from eyewitnesses that described the progression of her disease and realized just by the physical description that the date was different. There was this one media outlet that reported about the study and made a teeny tiny grammatical error, basically making it sound as if her fate was unknown. So, huge difference, obviously. A little period or a comma change the whole meaning of a sentence. And I remember reading this and thinking, obviously, sadly, we know very well what happened to her. But that kind of made my mind kind of go, if she was alive today, what kind of person she would be, where would we find her, what would be a good reasoning not to share that fact with the world. And that was kind of like how that came to be. That's it. Anyone else?
How long did it take to develop the script? Did you write, from, putting to page to starting your shoot date?
Yeah, the script itself took a few months from the moment the study was published. I remember, again, it was really close to Passover, so I think it was around April. By that summer, it was done, so 2015. The movie took 5 years to make. Usually the reasons are financial, so when people hear it's like, it took you 5 years to make a movie that is 14 minutes long, but that's just the reality of the indie aspect of our business. But I would say it had a few. We've done a couple of years before we actually shot it. We had a live reading at the JCC in Manhattan in front of an audience to kind of workshop it. And Tova also read the role in that reading. Monica, the lovely woman who plays my mom in the movie, was also in that reading as my mom. And it was great because the first time that a group of actors got together, got to kind of workshop it. And what was very interesting to me is because it's a completely different format, it's closer to theater. We actually had a theatrical director doing the reading. And 3 years later, when we were getting closer to shoot, we kind of workshopped again. So, there's stuff that we dropped in editing, of course. So I'd say it's very similar. The core of it is very similar to the original product, but it's kind of like grew with the casting helped a lot. You see the actual character of the people portraying, and bringing in more crew members. My director, it was great to collaborate with her. She's a writer herself, so there was a really positive back and forth. And that's about it.